Got a chill message this morning, and I was sitting here reflecting on it. Pretty deep. Okay. So, what do they say? It's a tough job, but somebody got to do it, right? Somebody got to do it. I was getting a lot of downloads. I want to write this one down too, because another one just came as I came on here. Hold on. This how it be coming. Hold on. Okay. All right. Let me get my, just so y'all can see. We got our sage incense going right here. Okay, so we removing all negative energies, entities, and attachments as we give this message. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. Oh, I need my water. Hold on. I need some water. Give me a sec. All right. So we're gonna get into this message. Again, this is my sage incense. It smells so friggin' good. Oh my gosh. No, another thing y'all should do. This just came recently. Okay. If you do not have sage incense, okay, they're a great thing to get. And it's because, too, of course, you want to make sure you got all your stuff set up right. You got an incense holder. I would say light some sage, okay, in your room, okay, before you go to bed. Light a sage incense, okay? That's going to help as well with keeping away negativity as you sleep. So I just, saged the energy. Now I'm going to get some palo to bring in positive energy, okay? So that I can give this message in the clearest way possible, okay? As it is given to me. Ooh, it's windy in here. Hold on. So, as you know, earth angels out here, why you, huh? Why you? This is very, very important knowledge that you guys are receiving. You know why? Because you guys are closing out cycles. You guys are closing out cycles. This life and cycles from your previous one. And it's a tough job, but somebody got to do it, right? You stepped up to the plate. You answered your calling. Okay? You knew you were here for something more. You knew you were here for something greater. And I feel like a lot of you have known this pretty much your whole lives. So now situations are coming full circle. That world card, right? Cycle is completing itself and you're on to something new. With that being said, a lot of you guys have been wanting to see change, right? Whatever this change is for you, you've been wanting to see change. And a lot of you guys have had to step into that change, right? You're learning sometimes you got to be the change that you want to see, right? We can't expect and or wait on other individuals to change things for us. If you have what it takes, all right? If you have, like I said before, the fortitude to do what is right, it's on you to do so. In whatever area, in whatever way that is for you, okay? We need all the sage and all the palo for this one, okay? So, a couple quotes I got too, and it just resonates, it all ties in. It all ties in. It all ties in. Okay. Y'all hear the birds, right? Okay. So, some of the things that I got that I wrote down, mind you, most of this message is going to be channeled, things that I wrote down. And then I'll get into some cards after if I feel called. I don't really know if I'll need to because what I wrote is pretty powerful as it is, okay? But a lot of us have heard these sayings, and I'm going to speak them to you, okay? This is what it's coming down to, okay? Whew. You ready? Let's go. So some of the greats, okay, have talked about this type of change. have talked about this type of evolution, or I guess you could call it a revolution, whatever you want to call it, you know? What was his name? Malcolm X. The revolution will be televised. Okay. So, we're going to start with the great Martin Luther King Jr., who himself said, darkness cannot drive out darkness, right? Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. This is why I am love and light. This is why I do believe love is the highest vibration of all. Correct? Also, we've heard you can't fight fire with fire. It's just going to create an even bigger fire, right? A lot of you guys have been being met with a lot of fire energy, right? And for this, a lot of you guys, you just, when that energy comes, right? You gotta shower that with, you gotta shower it with love. You gotta shower it with water. When people send you their hate, right? When people send you that energy of anger, right? You gotta transmute that. You gotta throw some love on that. You gotta sit and you gotta say, well, damn, I know I ain't done nothing to this person. So this person might be, battling or fighting some inner demons. And I'm going to send them some prayers. I'm going to wish them well. I'm going to wish them healing. There's this energy that's coming up where a lot of people that went against you, chosen ones, okay, are now wanting to right their wrongs. And God always said that he was going to allow some of these individuals to enter back into your energy. And it was going to be on you, okay, how you dealt with the situation. Don't allow, because you're always being judged, right, by your heart. Don't allow these individuals, these readers who were putting messages out talking about, your enemies are coming back and, all this weird stuff. Because I've seen some things that they're talking about people's enemies, whatever that is, coming back and you having the power to judge karma for these individuals. Now remember, we're always judged, right? We are always judged. Remember what we talked about when it came to judgment the other day, okay? If God is allowing someone to come back around, it's because God is giving you, okay, a choice in how you deal with the situation, a choice in whether or not you allow said individual or individuals to be set free from whatever bad karma they have incurred or accrued, okay, for whatever reason. You got to understand that your position is more than just being in power and, using that in a way where you don't allow others to redeem themselves. Because just as you were redeemed, God is in the act of redeeming. And like I said before, okay, sometimes people's apologies to you, people's change in, attitude, change in character is a sign that God is working on them as well. So do not ever forget that, okay? Do not ever forget that. That's very, very important for people to remember. Everyone deserves a second chance. I believe everyone can change. I believe everyone can heal, okay? So have more faith in people, okay? That's another thing I'm going to say. All right, now we're going to get into this channel message. I don't know why I'm still lighting this payload. There's a reason. Okay. So, bringing in positive energy as I give this message. Okay. So let's begin. I got 3 pages of this. Let's begin. Okay. So, as the title says, right? Evil resides in darkness. It cannot stand in the light. This is why I speak so highly of love and light. The more you raise your vibration, the less the darkness can attach to you. Evil wants to penetrate your aura for its own purpose, right? The only way to keep darkness present is to latch onto to penetrate an individual. Confirmation, okay? I teach healing so that no longer will you be a target for dark entities, okay? Have you ever looked at a person and felt the darkness they carry, okay? Some people are able to see the spirit of a person just by looking in their eyes. This is also why a lot of individuals who carry this darkness within them cannot look you in your eyes, okay? Because they see that you can see confirmation, that you can see what it is they carry, okay? Have you ever looked in, oh, well, it's the next one. Have you ever looked in someone's eyes and felt the negative energy within them? Have you ever noticed how the darkest spirits can't stand to be in your presence? This is why healing is important. If you are in a dark space, it is the perfect time for a negative entity to attach itself to you. This is why I speak on this is why I speak on removing, all negative entities and or attachments. When you do this, you instantly make that negativity leave you. It has to. This is a daily practice. This is good spiritual hygiene, okay? Darkness can never truly penetrate a person of the light. Past life karmic entities are what we are battling in the present, okay? Okay, that's what it is. Trickster spirits, monitoring spirits, all these types of things, okay? They travel in and out of people closest to us, all right? If you are not aware, you will not know. This is why dark spirits fight with us. They end up in people who do not even know why they are attracted to and or attacking us. They'll say the devil made them do it, right? No, your spirit was a breeding ground and you allowed them to play with yours. Don't let no one play with your spirit. No matter what you're dealing with, God will always, provide you with the best solution. A relationship to the highest power and source of light is crucial in these times. Many are being called at this time to take control of their life and to stop allowing these dark forces to run them. I'm seeing it crazy on this platform, and it's why I was asked to stand up against it so strongly. There is a special place for people who stand up and against the forces of darkness that are running rampant. It's time to shatter the illusion, confirmation. Evil and darkness are real, but so too is the light of God's truth, okay? So when we're closing these cycles, right, it's very important that we know what spirit it is that we are detaching from. All people who are chosen in this lifetime to stand up against something, they have to know what their past held for them. You cannot be here talking about past life karma, past life trauma, and don't know your past life. It's very, very important. If anyone needs a past life reading, I'm here. But for me, I learned that my past life karmic attachment or negative spirit that was trying to cling on to me in this lifetime was the spirit of fear. It is something that has plagued my bloodline. It is something that has plagued everyone that I pretty much know. It is something that my parents dealt with and had to overcome. There's something here with fear, right? And the fear of isolation, okay? The fear of being alone. This is me, myself, personally, okay? There was always that entity and or spirit that was following me, okay? And making me feel like I would be alone forever. You know, I was meant to be alone. I was destined for solitude. I was destined for isolation. I was destined to have people leave me. I was destined to never find love. And this transmuted itself into the spirit of fear. And as we all know, fear is not real. It is the biggest illusion. So when I had to break that illusion of fear over my life, it came in many different forms. Like I had a fear of speaking up for myself. Why would I fear speaking up for myself when I know there are things that are being done that are wrong? Fear of, being in healthy relationships because all I had known was karmic, trauma bonds. Fear of, being the best version of myself because people liked me watered down. Fear of being empowered because people could get over when I was weaker. Fear of excelling because I knew there were certain individuals that couldn't excel with me. Fear was something that was crippling in my life for a long time. And once you remove the veil, once God shows you what spirit it is that is attacking you over and over again through different people over and over again. You break a curse. You close a cycle. You're able to put a name on a spirit or an entity or past life attachment that you were called to remove this lifetime. And once you remove that attachment, okay, once you see it for what it is, once you call it out, 1515, you're able to cast it away once and for all. So this is what a lot of people are needing to do, okay? I learned that this lifetime, the fear that I had of this isolation energy, right, it actually, God does more when he isolates you. So my whole life I was afraid of being alone, right? And I learned that in my isolation, in my solitude, this is when God was able to lift me up, when I was able to receive guidance from, truly only the only one that can give it righteously, rightfully, lovingly, right? So this lifetime being alone and in separation is what freed me to overcome that spirit. Whatever you guys are dealing with, whatever you feel the spirit is around you that is negative, that is nagging, that is trying to hold on to you, when you are trying to free yourself, you need to look at that spirit, okay? You need to see what it is, and you need to let go of it. You need to release it. You need to say, I am no longer blah, blah, blah. I will no longer live in blah, blah, blah. You understand? This is the only way to cast away whatever negative attachment from your past is trying to hold you back from moving into your best future, okay? So, like I said in the beginning, we're going to say again, okay? Can't fight fire with fire. It's only going to make a bigger one, okay? Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that, right? And hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Also, you want to see a change? You got to be the change. As within, so without. These are really true statements. These are true staples that people should really begin to live by and not just think about them and say them. Sometimes you truly do have to be the one that's different. You have to be the one that no one is like. You have to be outcasted. You have to be called weird. You have to be called all these different things to realize, no, I'm here to do something. I'm here to be something. I'm here to set a trend, okay? I'm here to be acknowledged for my flaws, but also in how I carried myself through my season of test, trial, tribulation, lack, loss, destruction. All these things make a person. Everything that you experience builds up your character. Every life lesson that God has called us to learn builds on wisdom and strength, and yet again, fortitude, okay? That was what I got from the channel message. So, we're going to tap in. We're going to get a couple cards, yeah. A lot of people, you're being asked at this time to see things from a higher perspective, all right? It's time. Overall, give me a couple more cards from this deck. Some of you guys, it's time to move in a direction. Your path is leading you elsewhere, and you cannot be afraid to move with it. You're being guided. If you're seeing like a lot of, like I always say when I get this card, a lot of feathers, okay? You're being guided. If you are someone that walks a lot, you will see them. You'll see them like on your path, wherever you're going, there'll be a trail of them, okay? A lot of you guys, you need to start honoring what you know. Honor your inner knowing, okay? What else? I can't make this up. White Witch, be the light. You guys are here to be the light. People that I'm picking up on. The people that are coming to this message for the right reason. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Keep following the call of your soul. That card didn't even come out, but I see it, okay? Right now, like I said, in this energy, a lot of us have to hold the space. A lot of us are going to have to hold the space. You'll know what this means if this resonates for you. What else? And continue to see beyond your current situation. You have gifts of the soul. You are a seer. You are a wise one. You are an old soul. You don't need no crystal ball. But at the end of the day, you are who you are. God gave you the gift of sight for a reason, to see for yourself and others where changes are needed to happen and be made. Do not be afraid to see what you see and move accordingly. High Priest, intend and create. You guys are being asked in this new chapter, in this new cycle, what is it that you intend to bring to the collective? What are you going to bring that's going to be of benefit and of use to others that come after you? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want your legacy to be? And in this message, you're being told to take note of your intuitive messages. Take note of what your intuition is telling you, okay? And Most High is always going to tell you, because I said there is a power and authority that comes from the Most High to take charge of your life with authority. You are being given the green light to do so. It's time for you guys to surround yourself with peace, okay? Surround yourself with peace. That should be what you focus on right now, the focus. And I'm also getting Sagittarius. Wow. As I say, Sagittarius energy, you got your elders, okay? The Sagittarius energy is telling you to set your sights, focus on peace right now, okay? And your elders, okay, your ancestors are wanting you to move beyond ancestral patterns. Like I said before, there's a key here. There's something you need to know about yourself from your past that is going to free you in this lifetime. And this is why your ancestors work so closely with you, okay? This is why many ancestors work so close with you. What people don't understand is it's not just our ancestors that work with us when we are called and chosen. When we stand into a position of leading, when we stand into a position of bringing enlightenment and illumination to others, all of the ancestors that have passed on, that did the same thing, lived the same way, believed the same things, pour into us. Okay, so there are many elders here, many individuals that came before you, chosen ones, that you will be connecting with, okay? And they're going to help you break ancestral patterns and ancestral curses. What else? What else do they need to know from this deck? Yeah, great teacher. Learn from the things that you have gone through. Spiritual experiences. Learn from spiritual experiences, okay? Some of you out here are very wise, okay? Like I said before, old souls. You guys are truly, truly a gift here. You're truly a light in this world, okay? Keep being that. Keep being true to who you are. Darkness will come, but it will not stay. God said that the weapons would form, correct? But he also said that they would not prosper. But you need to make sure that you have all of the spiritual tools, skills, and protection that you need to be able to combat this energy and transmute it into love, into light, into healing, into wisdom, and for some of you, into teaching your story. Because what you don't realize is some of us that have the darkest past, okay, have the brightest light to give, and people need it. This is also that energy of what we talked about, those shapeshifters out there, okay? Transform and unveil your gifts. What these people don't realize when they try to send darkness to a light being, to a chosen one, is like I said before in the past, they have to send it through people that are closest to us. And we're never supposed to figure out that it's not the person that's closest to us that is, doing these things to us. It is the attachment or the spirit that they have not been able to protect themselves from. Spirits are real. Energy is real. It's real. So there are dark people out here. Yes, there are truly evil people out here. But there are people who are just as loving and who are just as light and who are just as kind that don't understand that they are dealing with true shapeshifters who are using them, okay, for their purpose. And when you know what your purpose is, you are never going to allow yourself to be used, okay, in this way. This is why this is a daily practice of spiritual hygiene, cleansing, okay, and removing these types of energies from around you. And some of you guys, some people, honestly, they are who they are. Some people, like I said, when we talk about that reprobate mind, okay, I want to say reprobate spirit, they cannot, they have become what they have been dabbling in. This is why we talk about those witches and those warlocks that play with so much darkness. They are now literally the evil that they have sent, the wickedness they have done. It has become who they are. And there are some people that are not teachable. And this is why we're also called to walk away from certain individuals, because some people cannot change. Some people truly are a vessel for what they put out. It just comes right back to them. And they never think that about themselves. But it is the truth. So for those of you guys that feel like, damn, you want to save certain individuals, there are some people that cannot. But there are other individuals that God is telling you not to give up on. Because they too, just like maybe you, okay, were affected by some darkness and they weren't realizing. Okay? Some of you guys out here, you truly are guardian angels to people. You are people that were sent in people's lives to change them, to heal them, to love them out of their darkness. And those people, God is telling you, you will know who they are. You will feel their heart. You will feel their spirit. You will feel love. You will feel light. You will feel warmth within these individuals. You'll know who it is, okay? But a lot of you guys, you need to know as you do this work, you do have guardian angels all around you, that are guiding you on your path. Here we go. Protecting your spirit. Because some of us truly are here to cast away darkness. And sometimes that means we got to do and get into the darkness that others create only to remove it. That's our job. You understand? You people out here that are on these platforms, and you're doing it for the right reason. You truly are guardian angels in the flesh, earth angels. And people need you. Okay? You're not alone. That was that deck. We need some music. Okay. Yep, this is what you guys are getting. Because this is what you guys dabble in. The good. Everything good that you have done is coming back to you. Okay? Everything that you have done on behalf of the collective that is good, that is healing, that is loving, that is helping, you're going to receive a harvest in abundance. The universe sees, God sees, and like I said before, and I will continue to say, you will be blessed according to what is due. A lot of you guys, blessings come through you as well. So people wonder why they're not having certain situations happen in their lives. It's because God placed you in certain individuals' lives for a purpose. And if these people did certain things to you, this is why they're not getting blessings. Continue to experience joy in your present moment, okay? That's what's grounding. Through all of your hard work, all of your efforts, okay? Grounding right now is joy. There is no reason for you to feel any shame. Okay? Wounded healer. Thank you, Segment. Okay? The wounded healer. You guys have been out here healing people, individuals, and a lot of you guys will be, I've also been here too. In this space of, damn, who heals the healer? Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. You will always get your healing from the one who gave you the power to heal. Know that. Continue to use your creativity. Here we go with that number 7 again, okay? And for many of y'all, do not be afraid to shine, okay? Do not be afraid to shine. Celestial alignment. Celestial alignment. And I'm going to leave it right here. Some of you guys are seeing a lot of auras. You might be able to see the auras of individuals, okay? Also, there's a season upon you of change. The cycle is closing. The chapter is done. The book is closed. Like, with that rainbow energy, you might be seeing a lot of auras around people. I'll say that. And you also might be seeing rainbows, like different places. Yeah, the sun, okay? The sun. Stand in the light. Revelations are coming to many individuals right now. And you are truly getting a revelation on why you are in the light, why you are in the spotlight, why you have the position that you have. If you have been someone who has been out here prophesying, okay, over individuals, okay, God has given you that calling. God has given you that power to be able to feel people, to be able to sense things, to be able to see things, to be able to hear things, okay? And you have used your gifts the proper way. This is why you are in the light, and this is why you will continue to be in the light. And God is going to start giving you more revelations on what is to come for you and others. You are truly a grounding and stabilizing force here, okay? Many individuals are going through a rebirth at this time. Anything else? Continue to spread this divine wisdom that you receive, okay? Knowledge is power. Wisdom is even greater power. New beginnings are here, okay? You guys out here continue to form these strong alliances, okay? These positive alliances, all right? And understand there is a divine flow that's happening in your life and the life of many other individuals that are connected to you. Go with the flow. What else? This is calling for a lot of you guys to understand and accept, okay? Radical acceptance is not just, yeah, I guess so. No, radical acceptance means you understand, you see, you get it, and you're moving forward with it. There are no questions when it comes to radical acceptance. A lot of you guys, you need to understand that radical acceptance is what is being asked of you in your life right now, okay? Whatever it is that God is telling you that you need to accept it about yourself, about your situation, about your purpose, about the people around you, about whatever situations you're going through. God is asking you for a radical acceptance, for a change to be made. And once you're able to do that, you need to understand miracles are on their way. You yourself are a miracle. So why would you not be attracting them? You attract what you are, not what you want, correct? Continue to be a miracle, okay? You are a miracle here. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Can't make it up. Mother Earth. You're here to bring healing, okay? My earth angels. And you are about to have a new beginning, okay? Your spirit guides are telling you relaxation is key right now. Relax into this new beginning. Trust the dreams that you are getting. Trust the dreams that you are getting because it's leading you somewhere. Some of you guys are having crazy good dreams now after having crazy scary dreams. Trust those dreams, okay? This is something that you are manifesting, okay? You're manifesting something here. And what I believe it to be is your life purpose. Like I said this morning, I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And a lot of people, this is what you're manifesting due to your healing, due to sticking to the course of your life, due to going with the divine flow, okay? Like I said before, patience is always going to be a virtue. Things take time. Doesn't mean you give up. Patience. What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Yeah. Self-love is the best love. You're healing, okay? Your healing is bringing healing to so many individuals. I need you to know that. The Most High wants you to know, and is saying right here, gratitude brings in the flow of abundance. So the more you manifest, okay, with gratitude, the more you will receive. Gratitude is very important. It starts with the humblest of energy. You could be in a space where you want so much more, but you're grateful for exactly what you have. Good or bad, being grateful, the attitude of gratitude is very important when it comes to manifestation. Again, you receive what you are. If you're not grateful, you're going to continue to manifest things for you to not be grateful about. If you're grateful for the here and now, you're grateful for the second chance, you're grateful for the gifts that you have, more are going to be added onto you. More individuals, okay? More situations are going to be manifested into your reality because you are attracting things to be grateful about, grateful for. Remember that. That's the key to manifestation. Like I said before, many people are going through a rites of passage right now, closing that chapter and that cycle. Your ancestors are communicating with you loud and clear. Ancestor communication. There's something that they want you to see. There's something that they want you to know. There's something that they want you to heal. Also, with this right here, you have ancestral protection. People that are speakers out here, okay? Some of you guys really don't know. When we talk about, see, here we go. When we talk about this ancestral protection for those people who are meant to be speakers, meant to be seen, meant to be heard, the thing here is you deal with a different set of warfare. You deal with a different set of battles, right? And when we think about ancestors, we're more inclined to think about people that we know, our family members. But think of all of those people that came before you, okay, that you know are not related to you. They are now ancestors because they are older than you and they have passed on. They are pouring gifts into you, like I said, as well. And they want you to know that you are protected as you give these messages and communicate with confirmation, with the collective, okay? Think of all the great speakers out there. Think of all the great people that had a position in the public eye to speak on behalf of many people. These are the ancestors that protect you. These are the ancestors that pour into you. Whoever you're thinking about right now, that's who's protecting you. I just heard MLK. I don't know. We all speak for different things. Civil rights, equality, justice. Whoever it is that you're thinking about, these people are here. They're in your energy. And they are guiding you toward abundance. You're also getting an abundance of messages from these ancestors. Okay? And you're being assured success in your purpose. Continue to allow yourself to go through these spiritual awakenings as much as you need to. You don't just go through one. But I feel like the collective is going through a spiritual awakening, and it's based off of receiving ancient wisdom, okay? Because you opened yourself up. All right, let's clear this out with some tarot. Yep, what did I just say? Messages from your past life. A lot of you guys too, there's a lot of things about this past life healing, okay, that you guys have been doing, and you're starting to receive messages from your previous self, if that makes sense, okay? Some of you guys are literally visualizing and seeing places that you have been, and it has not been in this lifetime. Some of y'all are having a lot of deja vu moments where you're like, I feel like I did this before, or I feel like I've experienced this before, and it has never happened in this reality. You guys are truly connected with your past life because judgment is being called. And it's time for you to see something. It's time for you to know something. God is calling you to rise up to whatever your occasion is. Okay? What else with this judgment energy? What else does the collective need to know? About this darkness. What is judgment? Why is this judgment being called on this dark energy that the collective is casting out? Ooh. Hi. Yeah. The darkness is being removed. A lot of you guys, again, like I said, light workers, earth angels, you're getting more messages of light to cast out darkness. And that's just pretty much what this is. You're also being told, okay, if there are people that you are listening to, okay, you are sensing something. You need to stop listening to those individuals, period. That's all I'm being told to tell you, okay? But Six of Wands talks about victory and success for people who are messengers in the spotlight, messengers in the public eye that are literally in their calling, okay? Continue doing what you're doing because you are being seen. You are being seen by people you know are watching you and people you don't know are watching you, as are you being seen by the Most High, your spirit team, and ancestors. And they're extremely proud of you. Something also is going to be happening for somebody in the year 2026, okay? Something very, very good will be happening for you in that year. Write it down. Write it down somewhere right now. Kayla said, in the year 2026, something good is happening for me. and watch. I know it's a while from now, but like I said, patience. Things take time to grow and mature. Like I said before, you guys are heavily protected. You guys are earth angels here, okay? Keep transmuting this energy. Keep transmuting whatever conflict it is that you may be going through. A lot of times what people don't realize is the conflict that they need to transmute is the inner conflict that they deal with and face on a daily basis. You cannot be afraid to look at yourselves. You cannot be afraid to ask yourself what you are afraid of. You cannot be afraid to ask yourself, what are you fighting? Okay? You have to transmute your own inner conflict as well. Seven of Swords is in reverse. Okay? For people out here who may be doubting their intuition, don't. Your intuition is speaking to you loud and clear at this time. Okay? Like I said before, if you are an empath, you can feel. If you are an energy reader, you can sense. If you are a clairvoyant, you can see. If you are clairaudient, you can hear. If you are claircognizant, you just know. Stop doubting your gifts and your talents. Use them. Use them for you first. Explore them for yourself first. And then ask God how He wants you to use your gifts to give to others, to help others realize and recognize and see theirs as well. The High Priestess. Intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, high morals. Okay? Give me one more card to close this out. Eight of Pentacles. Continue to master yourself. That's what the Eight of Pentacles talks about. And for you guys out here, this has a lot to do with mastering your intuition, mastering those senses, mastering those nudges, mastering those downloads that you receive, those channelings that you receive, and those moments where you just sitting there and you call to go get your notebook and you call to write. You're being called at this time to really understand what it is Spirit is displaying to you. Because if it is given to you as someone who has been seen by the divine, as someone who has mastered themselves, there is someone out there that needs what you have. There is someone else who is trying to master themselves. And we all need a great teacher. We all need great teachers. Can you remember a teacher from your childhood that stuck with you? Things they said, things they instilled in you, things they allowed you to tap into. We all have a great teacher out here. And there are people out here that have gifts of the soul and they are meant to teach others. So if that is you, if you feel this is your message, keep going. There's always more to learn. Mastery of self will happen over and over and over again. There is always another aspect of ourselves that we will master. But it takes work, it takes patience, it takes being guided, and it takes listening. Is that all? That's it. That's all I got. Ace of Wands. And I'm going to end it here. This message should help you to see your reality, your situation different. How you use your passions. What you tap into. What you create. Where does it come from? What is the intent behind every passionate new creation that you want to bring forward? Okay? Is it resentment? Is it anger? Is it hatred? Or is it love? Is it empowerment? Is it growth? Is it expansion? Because this is what you are going to create. And as we said before, the darkness cannot drive out the darkness. Only light can do that. Correct? Make sure that what it is you are bringing forward is something that others can use, others can share, others can grab a hold of and use it to better themselves as well. Because we don't live by ourselves. We live with many individuals. This is a diverse melting pot collective. Okay? But for some of you, you are the one. You are the one. There's only one you. So whatever you have, you need to dig down deep. Don't be ashamed of what you were given. Use what you were given to create more. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got. And that's the truth about the darkness, 4444. Is that eventually the illusion about it will be removed. Eventually, you will not fear Eventually, you will not be afraid of the messages you receive. Eventually, you will get to a point where you're like, you know what? If I'm being shown this, there's a reason. What can I do with this new knowledge and information and insight that I have gained? God, why are you giving me this? You got to ask the questions to get the answers. You understand? Okay. So that's what I got. Don't let the darkness that people send you make you feel any type of way. Always choose love. Always choose light. Always choose the path that aligns with you. And what does not align with you, like I said, it will honestly have to fall away from you. If people are playing in darkness and you are of the light, all you must do is stand in your light. It casts out the darkness every single time. It has to. Okay? Love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. Okay? That's the message. Choose love. Divine feminines, choose light. Choose to attract what it is you desire. Choose to be at the forefront of your reality. Choose to sit on your throne. Divine feminine, choose to never back down. When darkness comes near you, divine feminine, remember you are the light. It encapsulates you. It surrounds you. It is you. You are here to guide people toward it. You are here to awaken. You are here to literally pour love into every ounce of what you do. You are here to help other individuals stand in their purpose. You are here to show people what attraction is, what attraction means. Divine feminine, you don't chase, you attract. Keep attracting to you everything that your heart desires, divine feminine. Okay? I love y'all. Have a good one.